Hello. Welcome, everyone. I've got a couple buttons. I didn't realize my mic was still muted. Hello. Welcome. Gonna be jumping in Lost Ocean. I don't know if you guys noticed the continuity, but basically I just came back in with like my thumbnail right there. Only not from the angle. Like my desk is still sitting here. I didn't know if I would do a live stream today, so I kind of left it open and decided last night, yes, I will. But I was exhausted, so I didn't get it all set up. So I was getting it set up this morning. So that's why we're not quite live at 9 like I like. But I think I did pretty good getting everything set up, considering none of the gear was up here. None of the equipment, nothing. Like I had to like totally set everything up this morning. Both physical and digital. So yeah, it's done. We got it. Gonna be jumping in on Lost Ocean. I am back. Oh, coffee-wise, we are back on the Groundworks Ethiopian today. So I am out of my Tanzanian pea berry that I was really enjoying for Sundergas. This is still a pretty good cup of coffee. It's not gonna, you're not gonna drink it and say this is the best cup of coffee ever had, but you're never gonna be like, that's not a good cup. Like, so it's safe. It is a safe cup of coffee. So there's that. Take a drink. You will notice my voice is very scratchy today. We'll talk about that a little bit later. I have lost it a little bit, but you know. But yeah, Lost Ocean, jumping back in. I haven't colored in forever, and I was glad to get to do it again. Gonna be getting to TriTones in this piece. The reason why the TriTones is like kind of question marked for the stream is I don't know if I will make it to that point today. During stream. It is planned for this. Let me know. As a lot of you guys will know if you've been around, I typically, I don't have multi-stream chat up. I can't see Twitch chat. There we go. Now I'm in my correct chat. I don't have, like, I don't typically do things without like a reason and a longer goal in mind. And with this piece I'm going to be doing, I am recording it. That's why we're on the different camera. We're going to be on the view that we're sitting on, which is because I'm on my Canon 80D versus the XE10 that I was on for the diamond painting. With this one, with this camera, its resolution to use it for streaming isn't as great, even though it does like record in HD just fine. So it's a slightly different setup. Hey Reg, welcome into the art channel. Hope you are having a great morning. Reg, this is Regnito 2. I love it. You're on an alt account. Oh my gosh, listen to my voice. My voice is so gone. Substitute teaching. Oh my word. Okay, we'll talk, but I'm planning that for later for discussion, not just yet. But we'll be using tritone pencils today. Eventually we'll get to, or we might not be using them today. It depends if we get to it. But I thought I could talk about tritones because they're a little bit, they're really fun to work with, but they take a different maintenance. Got you on one and Nesta on the other. Oh, awesome. Fun. I will not be streaming at that point. I have to have my daughter at work today at 12:30, so I have to be done here by 12:15. Probably 12:10 is when I'll end the stream. Oh, cool. Was that the launch that they scrubbed the other day? Because there's an issue. I'm up in the art studio, so I have 2 computers going, which sounds ridiculous, but only one monitor on each one of them. I have 2 laptops going. So one with Streamlabs showing and one with my YouTube stream manager, and then another one with, and then I have my phone running the stream manager for Twitch. So when you stream to YouTube first, it makes life a little bit more difficult. Okay, cool. I didn't know when it had been rescheduled for. I just remember that they had to cancel it. So also using these pencils today, everybody. I like the WIP metallics. There is, if you look on my channel, if you're curious or more curious about, ooh, Artemis 2 will be a man. That'll be really cool going back to the moon. I think my son's been watching a very interesting, is it on Apple TV? I can't remember the name of it now. But it's a whole idea of what if the Soviet Union had made it to the moon first. Okay, we ready for picture reveal, guys? It's time to get to picture reveal. If I can find the picture I'm working on. Oh, I see it now. It's on the other side of the circles that I've totally abandoned finishing. But yeah, here we go. Here's the picture we'll be jumping in on. That's cool. They're thinking about going back there. Okay, going back into this guy. I used my pastels with Q-tips to do this kind of modelly background. I like it because it helps lay in a lot of color fast. I will probably still use pencils on top of it, but it's given me an idea of my background colors. I can also tone it a little bit different because I don't have as many pastel colors. Moon landing will be 4 or 5. Okay, cool. But just kind of give you guys, I'm recording all of this. It will be an edited video that will go up obviously after I finish it, whenever that happens to be. So that will be coming, as well as a how-to video will come with it. So it'll be a color along video that won't have talking. It'll just be like the actual coloring. I haven't decided whether I will do it as a real-time video, which I haven't really done many real times, or if I will do it slightly sped up. So we may put a poll up over on the Discord, which, by the way, the Discord is in the link of the YouTube description. For art, there's the Discord link for you Twitch viewers. And that, I think that should cover everything that we need to know. So I've got to decide where I want to go next. I threw some pencils on. Oh, I'm so scatterbrained this morning. Okay. First of all, I wanted to talk about TriTones. So this is the picture that I've done before with TriTones, and they are a lot of fun. They just take a little bit different thinking. So as we go through today, if you guys have any questions on those, I can answer them for what I know. Oh, good. Yes. My CloudBot is working. Thank you, CloudBot. CloudBot was not working last week, or 2 weeks ago. I didn't stream last week. I was out of town. But yeah, so this is what TriTones look like. Regarding the alt. This is really going to be my tech channel. Oh, okay, cool. It is where my feed is set up just right. I love that. So I watch YouTube on one account. I work on another. It's kind of funny how many different ones I have. I have some that are dead now just because they were a fun idea. I enjoyed them. And they still sit there. So I think I only have 2 Twitch. Beta House may have had a Twitch. I don't know if it got a Twitch account. I'm now really curious. Thank you. I think it turned out well. It was back, gosh, that was 2016, right when the channel started. You have 3? So this picture, I literally did in the car on the way to Colorado from Louisville. We were driving out there. The channel, when I left to go to Colorado, this will tell you right when, like the timing, I think had 36 subscribers at that point. It was still very new, 2016, that summer. I started in April. And another coloring artist was holding a coloring competition. And I was like, oh, I'll do one of the pictures for the coloring competition. I did all 3, and I did them in different media, had some fun. Did a video doing one of them before I'd left. And that video was like, and it's funny because like at the time it like seemed like it was taking off huge, like ginormous. And I remember it took off while I was in Colorado, and it was so fun. Like I was watching it, like while over that trip, I went from 36 subscribers to 121, and I was just blown away. Personal that has an old video of Darren standing up for the first time. Oh, that is like so sweet to have one like that. If you go over to my personal The Elizabeth Hedgepeth YouTube, you will see a really funny video that I did with my daughter over spring break one year. It is Cooking with Isabel. It is a really funny video. It was also done in Yeah, it would have been done in... No, I think it was done in 2017. I think I did the Cooking with Isabel in 2017. But yeah. So, okay, let's actually start getting color on a page. I have to decide where I'm going to start, how I want to start. It's going to be these colors because these are like some of my favorite pencils in the whole wide world. These two colors right here. So it is number 21 and number 34, and or 24, and I'm using these out of the 72 set instead of the 144, only for the reason that this is because my TriTones are in the same case as my 72s, and that kept my desk a little simpler. I think that frames nicely right there. We're just going to start coloring in this heart. We're just going to go for it. We're going to yellow for a moment for me. I know nobody says that anymore. This is like the point in creating something that I get nervous. So let me get my camera focus set. There we go. And we're ready to go live. We are recording on the camera. I typically go dark to light in case you're wondering. So it goes with the 21 just going in dark here at the base. I'm just working the pencil lighter as we go to the edge. I'm thankful that I divided content early because YouTube doesn't like mixed content much. So that's one of the reasons the gaming is totally separate. I'll talk about them on each, but yeah, I totally separated those from the get-go. So Rich, I would love to know if you're like what your thoughts are for Skyblock on Monday, because a group of us are starting a new Skyblock world and streaming Monday. Over on gaming channels. Here, I'll shout them out over here on the Twitch for everybody. My shoutouts aren't working. Come on. I have it set up. It's not working though. Oh well. I thought I had it all fixed. I do not have my CloudBot all fixed. But there's our Twitch. You can go look them up if you're over on Twitch. Regnito and Bethan78. Shrubs may actually stream as well. He's been active on my channel, but hasn't been live in a while. First part. We'll go ahead and do these out here too because they're going to get the same treatment. now to do the second color right here. Scoop back pages off just a hair here. Those look fun. I think those look so much fun. Thank you, average guy. Welcome in. Oh, average guys. It's plural. There are those. That's the first layer on that. One of the things I don't know about working with color pencils is that it takes lots of layers. So you have to be patient with it and know that you can kind of come back and keep adding in layer after layer. There is my... Gonna get a little sharpener ASMR here for just a second, if I can lean over that far. There we go. It broke the lead. No, well, actually, it's not lead. So I did come up with like a basic layout for what colors I wanted to use. Before I started on this, that's part of the reason why the background's done first, is because I'm limited by those. because I wanted to do them. I did those with chalk pastels that I've shaved, and then use a little, and then come in with a Q-tip, like the pointy Q-tips, and kind of work that in. And so from there, I can adjust the tone just a little bit to make it work with it. So in the middle, you can see we've got these two beautiful fish. They are going to be orange. So a little more of the concept, the basic color scheme is orange and teal with a sky blue thrown in. I don't know. Oh no! That's so weird. Wonder why that content's gone. Okay. That is very, very weird. So now with using the blender, the colors are going to go just a hair more vivid. So we're taking out the white areas of the paper. We're doing it. Cool. So this is, I found that a coloring in a book kind of takes away some of the stress because you don't have to draw the picture first. You can just play with the color on it. But the silly thing is the amount I get stressed out about picking the wrong color, which is so silly. Hello, Dances with Aardvarks. Welcome in this morning. But yeah, I get so, it's funny how sometimes I just freeze because on a piece because I'm like, I don't want to pick the wrong color. I don't want to do it wrong. I don't want to. And so sometimes coming in on, like for these streams, I'm like, oh my goodness, what if I do something awful? And then I remember a lot of times art isn't about making the right choice the first time, it's about knowing how to fix it. That's how weird I just painted this up. This got that started in really well. I'm gonna get a stronger point, so I'm gonna sharpen this one to a tighter point to really push in these small areas down here to really deepen that color a little bit more. A little more sharpener ASMR. I should probably whisper while I do that. You can see when we get this color in there deep, it's just gonna really start to pop. All the French curves. Okay. I'm sorry, this was the artwork. I totally misread your comment for a second. So I just finished making a tune into this and we'll see them. Yes. I haven't. I'm really curious now about that. Dance with Artwork, for a moment, I thought you were saying tune into this, meaning you were getting ready to post a link and it was self-promo. I am so sorry for that. Now I get it. Okay. Sorry about that. I was not trying to ignore. I was like, okay, really, really, really sorry for a moment. Do you ever watch? I have not watched Nelko Nico coloring. I'm not curious about them. I've started watching, oh gosh, what is her name right now? I totally forgot her name. She's in Japan and she's doing a bunch of stuff. Nelko Nico. Okay. I just made a note so I can go check them out. So I have spent, for those of you who don't know, I've started substitute teaching and I spent a week with middle schoolers. No worries. Yeah, I get it. Once I understood what you said, dances, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Okay, good. No worries. And I have literally, it was, oh my word, it was the worst work week I've ever done. And this is not my first time substituting, doing it for a little extra money right now. I have taught before. I was called names. I was called like names that would get you, like, not just because the streamer says no, don't use that word, like the platforms say no, don't use that word. I have had weapons in the classroom. I've had, like, I just had a ton of, I mean, my first class, I had to have 3 children pulled out of the class because of their behavior. It was that bad and that difficult. It was such a mess. And I had one class where I had several students pulled because they were using slurs. It was, yeah. And I warned them first too. Like, it wasn't just like they had no idea. It was like you were told to stop. And so it was utter chaos all week trying to get there. That's why my voice is as rough as it is today, is because of all of that this week. And then to cap it off, on Friday, the sheriff sent the drug dogs in. So I had 3 students taken out of class for drugs. I like that. I think I'm going to keep it simple with the dots here. Yeah, coloring cat sounds nice too. But yeah, okay, so back average guy. When did I start coloring? So I started coloring in 2015. And why? Because I was curious about it. I started off, I went, and the Koh-I-Noors were the first ones I got. I liked them at the store because I went, it was when I was first like saying, okay, I want to try pencils that aren't just like Crayolas and things. I wanted to move up a bit. I'd been using markers as well quite a bit at that point. Not anything fancy, like just some water-based markers. And so I was at a Blick in St. Louis and just sat there going through all their different color pencils. The first time I'd ever used artist grade color pencils. I ended up getting the Koh-I-Noors because I liked the way they were laying down and the colors I wanted. from the open stock. So I started with open stock. Or no, I bought a set of 24 there. Yeah, I started with a set of 24, got some open stock, did a lot with them, and then just slowly bought the rest of the set. So my 72 that I have, most of it was bought in open stock slowly over time. From there, then I found a deal one Christmas on, I bought it, oh sorry, I did get a couple of the polychromos to fill in the gap since there's only 72, and the polychromos and the Koh-I-Noors are both oil-based so that they would work well together. And so that's why you'll see in my, if you look in my little folder, I've got a couple of those in there. Then I got a, for Christmas, they ran a deal online that I found for my, I'm sorry, my brain is so fried after this week. My Prismacolors. And so I got those then, like I got the full set for like $78. I know that they still run a pretty good deal on it. And honestly, if you price out getting the set of Prismacolors, a lot of times they are cheaper than what Crayola is trying to sell for an artist pencil, and better quality, by the way. So I think I want to do this part here too, like this. So what colors? Honestly, I have yet to replace a color. I did replace my set of the woodless just because I was really rough on my first set, and so I had a lot of broken ones, and so I actually keep my woodless in my original Polycolor set. And I use these probably the most when I'm coloring. I'm pulling them open right now, so you can see them. These have been a great set. They are also from Koh-I-Noor. I'm not sponsored by them, but just this set of colors right here, and they don't mimic this set for color in like what the 24 is when you just buy a 24 set. It's close, but it's not exact. And I've enjoyed those, and that's actually a new set. I do have I have replacements ready over in they're on my bookshelf displayed in like a little glass jar to be like, hey, look, I have pencils. I'm cool, as a decoration. And they've been there. I've had those since 2016. And just because I tend to use a lot of colors, this is like probably one of my shortest pencils. Oh, I do also replace whites. Prismacolor whites are used a lot like blenders, and so you go through those a bunch. And so you need a Prismacolor white. So I think that's my second Prismacolor white right there. I'm not going to be using it on this for blending because it does make it look a little milky when you use it as a blender, and that's not what I want with this. So you can also, I think you can get the TriTones in open stocks at certain art stores as well. So that's kind of nice with those, so you don't have to worry about, I've used up just my ocean. This is the ocean shade for the Tritone right there. I used up just that one. Now I have to buy a whole set again. So, but yeah, they do tend to last a long time, which is nice. Okay, let's go back in here. I'm going to do these dots in the dark. I am procrastinating the outer edge because I'd originally thought about doing it in the darker shade. And now I'm wondering if that's just going to make it look a little, it's going to take away from the nice little contrast that has going from light to dark. After I color in these dots, I'm going to take a quick little break to warm up my coffee. Keep my throat feeling a little bit better. It feels like my paper's off. No, it's not. Felt like I was hitting the edge. There we go. Okay, take a quick little break here, go get some warmed up coffee, and be right back. Hey, Kat, welcome in. Good morning. Doing some coloring today. I haven't done this in a minute on stream, so seemed like a good day to do it. I wasn't using some of my favorite colors, number 21. Oh, okay, hold on. There we go. I'm using some of my favorite colors, number 21 and 24 in the Koh-I-Noor set. What are their names? Hold on, I will tell you their names. I've got... Oh yeah, it's pea green and blue green. Blue green, that's not an exciting name. This guy, this is this one. And then pea green right here. Did I actually have that on camera? I thought I did. It's funny how the camera picks it up. It makes it look more blue. I'm looking at that right now. And the pea green. I like those two so much. It's silly, but they're like some of my favorite shades. But I was trying to use a little bit of use their printouts on my thing because they've got the TriTones, as you can see right here, to try to help with color matching, because color matching with TriTones is a bit of an adventure. I did go through and make some notes trying to like give a basic idea. It's not perfect. Where are you, little notebook? My desk is a mess. There it is. Right here, where I was going through and trying to say what shades out of the 72 set were mixed in with in the TriTones. Because they're not fully color matched, it's one of those that it's not going to line up perfectly, just like the woodless, the progressives aren't fully color matched either to them, nor are, like, I would love, absolutely love for these things to be color matched. Neither are the Gioconda's pastel pencils. Like, if these things were color matched, my world would be so different. Fortunately, the watercolor pencils are color matched, so that helps there when using those. But yeah, if they were all color matched, like, yes. Unfortunately, they do not name them the same thing, so there's not like confusion like with the name. Like, it will say light vermilion, not vermilion, so that you know that they're not lined up. But yeah, okay, back in here. Okay, good, that is on screen. I couldn't tell for a second. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday morning. We are waking up to a beautiful sunny day. It's not too hot yet. We had storms most of the night. And so that was kept in just okay, awesome. Thank you. Did you put it in which Discord? Grace and Lottie's or Beth Ann? They are separate. Doesn't matter. Just so I know where to go look. Your Discord. That's what I'm curious. So Grace and Lottie's. I have Eclipse. Hold on. I'm pulling up my Discord real quick. Okay, yeah, it's in Beth Ann 78. Okay. I have 2 Discords. That's why I was curious which one. Let's see here. I see it there. Oh. Cute. Yeah. I pulled it up. I was able to find it then. It was like, okay, yeah, see it. Because the content is so different, I do have it. Grace and Lottie's has its own Discord, separate from the art channel, has its own separate from gaming. Even though what's funny is typically, because I don't feel like logging in and out, I am typically talking on the Grace and Lottie's under my Beth Ann 78 account, but renamed it so it says like Grace and Lottie's other account or something like that. I can't remember what I named it. I named it so everybody would know it was me, even though the face is different. Yeah, it says Elizabeth of Grace and Lottie's other account. I guess Shrubs is AFKing right now because I see it says playing Minecraft right now. It's pretty funny. He's at work. Surprised he hasn't got to say hi. It must have been a busy morning for him so far. Normally I get a hello by this point. Oh, I didn't do my green everywhere. Okay. My pea green. It's not a pretty name, but it's like one of my favorite colors. Blender now. Oh, not the one I want this one. So the next project's going to be a little bit different. I don't know if I'll have another day where I'm streaming this. I have a 4-day weekend with the holiday. So I may be working on this and get it finished. But I've got a lot of gaming streaming this weekend too on Monday. The 100 set, I have the 144 as well. I'm using my 72 though for this project just because my 72 set is in the same folder, because I have a pencil, like the pencil folder, as my TriTones. And I'm going to be using the TriTones in the middle on the fish for sure. I've got them here as well. I've pulled the ocean. You can see it right here. And I think I'm going to use it for these right here in this. So, and I may use them on this right here, these little bumpy bits. I don't know what to call them. Like I want to think they're like barnacles, but I don't know if they're actually meant to be barnacles. Oh, Lottie sees something. Again, after the 7th graders yelling, her barking is actually a pleasant sound. Trying to deal with them this week. Yeah, the Koh-I-Noor 144 set, I really like it. I love the color selection. It has like, so the difference between it and the Prismacolors in the 144 is that the Koh-I-Noors have a lot more portrait type pencils trying to work with colored with skin tones. And so that's fun there. So if you're going to be doing people a lot, definitely something to consider. It doesn't totally match up with the 72 either. Like there's some from the 72 that aren't in the 144. So kind of strange there too. Okay. My dog is, I have a small set of the TriTones in the 72. So the TriTones come in a 12 and a 24, and I have the 24, and I don't know which one comes in the 12. which technically the 12 is like an 11 plus a blender, which the same thing with the 24, it's a 23 plus blender. It's like, oh, the blender should be extra. It should be 24 plus blender. So, anyway, I've got to go check my dog for just a second. Be right back. Okay, back. I will have to get up again in a moment to go let the dog back in. But just to show you, I shared at the beginning, Kat, and you weren't here quite yet. I'll move it around. But this is a picture done completely in TriTones. And probably the spot where it looks the coolest is this color is the violets, because the little shimmers of pink in the roses there is, I think, came out really, really well. It also, the grays here, rotating the pencil and putting it in to create the hairlines and just the variation there was really fun. But this is where I was experimenting with them and learning kind of how to use them. And then the blender has to, hello shrubs, welcome in, hello. But yeah, so that's kind of an idea and seeing where they work. But yeah, the blender I think is 100% necessary, especially with the oranges that have the yellow in them, because the yellow pops out really, really well when you hit it with the blender. Until that point, the yellow hides. So, but I'm going to do an actual like tutorial video with the TriTones. That's part of the reason of doing this project. That'll be edited out. That's one of the reasons I'm waiting to jump in on the TriTone part, as well as I'm going to have a coloring video of the whole thing. So I'm actually making 2 pieces of content out of what I'm working on today. And who knows, maybe a short. Maybe I'll get crazy and do a little bit even more there. But yeah, so I do have a short going live this week again. I'm trying to figure out some app reviews. I went through some ones that I had shot and I was not happy with them. So I decided not to edit them. Like, I'm not going to spend any more time on videos I don't love. Or at least like I should at least like it, right? If I'm going to put it out. So that's where that is. But I'm planning here. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I apologize again. I am planning to use these 2 TriTones for the they're the koi in the middle that are right here. I think that'll look pretty cool. And the TriTones, I think, are an incredible pencil for doing scales on things, and the greens for leaves and stuff. It's kind of like an easy, fast way to get slightly different colors in without having to switch pencils. I love that. Bark can be really fun with the brown. The earth tones works really well for that. Yeah, so some of the uses I have found for them. Also, your pencil, sorry, another thought, your paper that you're using it on can make a big difference as well. So, okay. All things being said on that. Do we do a tritone? Do you think we did? I'm going to need to sharpen it because I can look at it and tell that this one's a little bit dull. I think we're going to do the barnacles. And we are going to use ocean blue for it. I would love to use the tropical color because the fact that I'm working in like a tealy blue-green, but I don't want any yellow popping out, and yellow does pop out in the tropical. Just to let you know on that. If you see yellow in the pencil, it does not hide. So, and none of the rest of these really have a super amount of teal. I could use, Yeah, we're going to do ocean blue. We're going with ocean blue. I've got to sharpen this a little bit. Okay, here we go. Ocean blue, let's get... Actually, I want to zoom in a little bit more on this. That's my full zoom. Okay, cool. All I'm going to do is just color these little guys in. And each time I move to a new one, I'm going to rotate my pencil a little bit. And that's going to move it to a different part of the core. So it gives a slightly different color. We're going to assume these areas are more barnacles. Which ocean is it? They do have different colors, Sandra Bob. That's right. I'm going to say this is a warm ocean biome. A nice ocean. Welcome in, Sandra Bob. We were talking about Skyblock on Monday a little earlier over on the gaming channel. So, getting ready. Mentally prepping for that. I think I may be on the server, the regular server today, later for a gaming stream. But it's going to be a totally random, I'm just going to be doing basic errands and things kind of stream. There we go. So you see, it's not a huge, again, these are really tiny areas. It doesn't show a ton of different areas, but yeah. Just gives it a little bit of variation so they're a little more interesting. One of the things you can do, this is the whole reason I color match these, is I did this so I would know what the darkest shade was. And the ocean blue azure, which is number 52, is the darkest. So it's kind of funny seeing everybody over here on YouTube today. Ooh, welcome to YouTube. Normally these are all Twitch people. Okay, I gotta find 52. Okay. I'm gonna sharpen this azure up a little bit. So I'm gonna need a good point. I gotta finish regearing. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put in a little line here to give a little shadow. There we go. It's not much. It's super tiny, but that's a fun little way to do it. I've got to go let the dog back in. Oh, I just turned off my camera. Wrong button. We went to error. Okay. I will be right back. We'll fix the cam, and I'll see you in just a moment. Uh-oh. They're going to scrub the thing again? You know what? Better to scrub it than to have big issues, right? So, welcome back, everybody. Hello. Oh, Sandra Bob, it's okay to talk about Minecraft on my art channel. I have actually a huge overlap of people who watch Minecraft videos on my art channel. So it's totally cool conversation over here. YouTube's analytics are really, really good for seeing all of those things. So we can talk about Hermitcraft. We can talk about Minecraft. It is a safe topic. But oh my God, we're going to have 10 people. This is going to be such chaos. I love it. And all of us trying to talk at once. And figure out what's going on. Because I am horrible with typing in chat and trying to get things like actually doing something. I'm so loving this right now. You have no idea how much I'm loving the idea of just the chaos in this way. Okay, so let's move on to another corner. We're going to do second corner, same as the first, a little bit louder, a little bit worse. How does that sound? Okay, there we go. Has not been scrubbed yet. They're holding. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Shrubs hasn't said definitively whether he's going to stream or just play and kind of be on my stream, if that makes, or if he's going to have his own separate. So I'm not for sure. He's at work right now, so he'll be in and out of chat, so he can't like answer questions directly right now. But anyway, I'm actually really looking forward to it. So, okay, here we go. You'll be streaming your start. There's going to be many fell out of the world. So one of the things that I absolutely adore is that Imp and Skiz, this one, are doing it not as a hardcore skyblock, and getting to see them be goofy and all the deaths is actually, I think, made it more interesting than a hardcore one. I'll be straight. I think you should be. So. I think it'd be interesting to let people see different point of views while we're all like in the chaos too. Because the beautiful thing is with multi-Twitch, you can let people watch multiples at once. With it. So it messes a little bit with ad revenue. But I would rather viewers have a better experience than we get a higher ad revenue on things. Launch officially scrubbed. Oh, you've got 5 followers. Okay, Sarah Bob, I'm curious, how many times have you streamed? Over there. Hold on, where's my iPad? There it is. Oh, look for, oh. They made it close this time. Hold on here. Let's see. You stream 0 times. You know what? 5 followers for 0 streams is actually really good. I mean, I just went, I couldn't even, like, I searched Sandra Bob and I didn't see your channel. I just went and looked. I was like, I'm going to follow him so he'll get 6 right now. And it didn't pop up. So, Reg, are they saying anything about possible next launch date? Apparently Twitch stream replays only stay for 14 days, so I should record and upload to YouTube or just stream and let them disappear. Depends on what you want to do with them. Unless you plan on uploading other content to the YouTube, you're not going to really grow a following on it, so it's not worth the work. Oh, you don't know you close the stream? Okay. Oh, here, I'll actually get into my work mode right now. If you are wanting to do like other things like shorts or stuff with your content, then by all means do the YouTube. I kind of cheat with mine because I have the paid Streamlabs. I have the premium, and so I stream to both. And because you're an affiliate, like you can't with Twitch, I can't have them live simultaneously. But what I can do is have it be private over on YouTube. So I have it as private on YouTube while I'm streaming, and then I can just go in and make it public after 24 hours. And I'm following the Twitch terms of service. So it's a little bit of a workaround, but it saves me having to download and re-upload. So currently how I'm working, I don't make everything live. But I'm planning on edited content. Like that's what the Megabase is going to be, is edited content when it finally happens. As well as shorts. So yeah. I will tell you that streaming to both is actually really difficult from a DMCA point of view, because if Twitch is okay with the music, typically YouTube is not, and vice versa. So I can tell you that I am using right now, all of the music I have that is playing is YouTube library music. I will get DMCA claims on Twitch for this. But because for art, my main focus is the YouTube, and I'm not an affiliate on Twitch, and I'm not planning on doing an affiliate with Twitch for YouTube for my art channel, I'm okay that they disappear there, because it is archived over on YouTube, and that I get a lot more views over there anyway. That's where people know to look for my content. There is a huge backlog of content. They are ready, not just in streams, but in actual edited pieces as well. And YouTube just added, I'm like, I'm really happy about it because it helps me on this channel a lot. I don't know if you've noticed, for those of you who are not YouTube Premium members, I now have the ability to insert an ad when I go into a break, which I didn't have before. And that has been super helpful just to be able to do that, because not that it's a bunch, but it does set the revenue a little bit better for streams here. Because Twitch has that ability, like you can insert ads and even like how long you want your ad, for those of you who don't know, which is like super nice. Although they prefer it for you to have it set where they auto insert them for you and actually give you a bonus in the percentages if you have it so many per hour. I'm premium, did it as soon as it came available. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was YouTube Red. I've had YouTube Red. I've had it since it was Red. Mainly because of how much YouTube I watch and how much I do it at, because for those of you who don't know, I do consulting for businesses and stuff for creating YouTube content. And just the amount that I watch in research, where trends going, that type of thing, is like the amount of time it saves me is huge. Plus, in case you didn't know, that if you watch if you enjoy a YouTuber's content, if you watch them as a premium member, they actually will typically earn more than they would off of ad revenue. And YouTube Premium watching a live stream, especially a long live stream, is huge. Like, it's nuts. Like, it kind of breaks their system. Thank you, viewers. If you welcome in, it's glad to see you here. Oh, I missed one. Getting to use my pencils again. Guess I should probably do introductions, because View and Cat are like regular viewers over here. I want to get this book. This was the first like real coloring book I got back in 2016. But I have about, okay, that's impressive of you that you have 6 of her others and not this one. You were probably like, I've got so many pages to color, I won't get this one yet, and then by that point, yes. Hi everyone. Yes, just wanted to let you know that like Standard Bob and Reg are part of the Standard Craft server, which is part of the gaming stuff. So it's like I've got friends from 2 areas and I need to introduce you. So I finally got my World of Wonder Spiral Bound the other day, and I am so happy about it, because I didn't have that one Spiral Bound. Or no, I didn't get World of Wonder. Which one did I get Spiral Bound? I got another one Spiral Bound that was driving me nuts. I still gotta get Worlds of Wonder Spiral Bound, So yeah, just want to let you guys know. That's how I know everybody. Don't want anyone to feel left out. You are all part of the Cool Kids group. But we have a big event on Monday. Excuse me. There seems to be a 10-second or more delay. That's pretty normal with YouTube, because I have it set higher for the video quality, so that way with art that it's coming through pretty well. Where do I have that done? So the Kinko's FedEx store does it, and it's great. And the Kinko FedEx store has the plastic too that you can put on the outside, and it helps. Hi, I'm in. Hey, Mike, welcome. Thank you for the lurks too. Lurks are totally cool. So yeah, so that just allows me to keep the stream at a higher level for you guys. So anyway, what else? Where was I? I had a point. I lost it. That is okay. Checking my time. It's 10:30. I still got a ton of time. Okay, cool. But big event on Monday over on the gaming channel. We're launching a Skyblock world. All of us together, 10 people at once on a Skyblock world in Minecraft. So looking forward to it. We're all a little excited. We've been oh, Regnita. I'm not used to real names. It's funny because I know that your Reg says, hi, I'm Mike. Yeah. I changed accounts to re-upload that video. No worries. Cool. YouTube is actually so much more friendly with multiple accounts than Twitch is. I can tell you that. Oh, you guys can hear Lottie chit-chatting. I bet you there's a squirrel. Look at my line. Oh! That is pretty funny. I never noticed that. Oh, I just got the news alert on my watch saying that the launch has been scrubbed. For those of you who were here, you heard it first. You beat the news. Oh, I've got these guys working out here. Deepen this up a little bit. Again, color pencils. $2 from Santa Bob. This was an expensive message. Thank you for the tip. Means you get to go up on the board. You're taking away Shrubs' spot. This was an expensive message. I appreciate that. I greatly appreciate it. I will let you know I'm working to try to go to where content creation is the full-time thing. Again, it was for a while. We were trying to make it work. It didn't work as fast as we needed. So that's why I've got the extra job right now. But just had my best month ever for ad revenue on this channel. So I'm celebrating that a little bit today. Had a very unexpected spike, which if you guys know, ad revenue isn't huge. But super excited. Thanks everybody for watching. It is greatly appreciated. I'm still amazed this channel is growing. Your Shrubs donation counts as his money is your money away. He was being really, really nice one day. I can tell you that. So it did fill in 2 of the blocks up at the top because for a while those were sitting empty. So, yeah. Sorry, I know I've said it about 10 times. I so love this color. Although we lost money in that transaction due to the fact that, you know, YouTube got its cut. That's why Shrubs isn't subbed to me. He did it to get the first badge back, and just for that, for the fun, but like, we're better off keeping that money in our pockets. Subbed on Twitch. He subbed on YouTube, since YouTube subs are free. Money mouth face. And now I got number 1. Okay, so that's pretty funny. I'm loving the fact that Streamlabs just says money mouth face. I don't see the emote over there. I had to go to my YouTube thing to see it. I thought you typed the words money mouth face. Shrubs, they're trying to kick you off the top spot. Not that you need to donate right now. I'm back to watching on account. No, oh, thank you. I will take the 3 extra subs. You have your subs privated too, because otherwise I would have had an amount over here. So, fun story about my first super chat. It was back early. Gosh, we were still new in San Diego, somewhat in Golden Hills. So that was our second house. So we'd been in San Diego about a year at that point. And I was streaming, and I had never gotten a super chat before, and I didn't realize what it was at all. Like it happened in my stream, and I'm like, what is this? What's going on? I have no idea. And then I felt bad because I had no idea what it was, and then I didn't feel like I had recognized the person who had given it to me enough. And they are greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Oh, storm. Okay. We had them last night. They were no joke. There is water in the streaming room downstairs. We know that it can happen down there. There is nothing in danger. No equipment. But yeah, they just kind of sat on us on here all night. And people south of us lost power and internet. We did not. But yeah, it was waking up again and again and again. It's like, it's still storming. It's still storming. It looks, I think we've gotten cloudy again here. It was sunny. Kind of hard to tell. My art studio is on the shady north-facing side of the house, and we have a bunch of trees in the yard, so it's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, but it dumped a ton of rain last night on us. Like, it just kept raining and raining and raining. Okay, now to fill in the little dots. Your storms are in Kentucky now. Yeah. Okay. They just kept coming last night. And they're like going straight up. So they're going like a totally weird direction. For those of you not familiar, normally storms that hit me are not hitting him up in Indiana. They do not normally go from Tennessee to Indiana like that. They normally march some way from east to west, not straight north to south. By the way, fun YouTube, if you want a weather YouTuber to follow, Ryan Hall, y'all, is a lot of fun. He goes live when it's severe and stuff, and then just like kind of has like a daily, this is where you need to be concerned kind of video for the day. So lots of fun to watch. His name's Ryan Hall, y'all. You're open. Not something not said normally in Kentucky or Tennessee or California. I can tell you that one for sure. So it's definitely somewhere I have not lived that one is used. I just want to deepen those just a little bit more. Anyway, I think that's enough on that. Okay, I'm restarting and starting my recording here since I'm switching to the TriTones now for a moment. And the difference is really subtle on these. Ryan Holiall is pretty good. I enjoy him. This is that azure again, just kind of deepening some shadows real quick. There we go. Let's get that little area finished. Time to move to another corner. Third corner, same as the first, a little bit louder, a little bit worse. Boop. I'm gonna start and stop the video again. For that one, plus I need to warm up my coffee. So, take another little break. Be right back. Okay, back with some fresh coffee. It is nice and warm. I tell you this front though, I've had a little bit of a headache all morning. Even taking some ibuprofen, it's still there, so. It's coming your way. It's a pretty big one. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out just a hair so I don't have to worry about, there we go, those outer sections, and we'll zoom back in. In a moment, let's refocus. There we go. We're ready now. So I'm curious if anybody has any really fun plans for the weekend, with it being a holiday. We're not doing anything this weekend. We have 2 busy weekends in a row, and this weekend's the chill one. Oh, I didn't move my paper. There we go. Oh, goodness, a pilot threatened to crash a plane into America's largest retail chain, like Walmart? Yeah, Tupelo, Mississippi, a pilot threatening to crash a plane into Walmart. Stole a plane. That's interesting. My daughter asked for it. She was asking for an app. I was like, what is the app? There we go. Ooh. Elbow just popped. That was a little bit weird. my blender pencil. Okay, camera's having an issue for a moment. I will be right back. Okay, when I got up to fix the cam, I looked outside. Ah, I forget. I have to autofocus and refocus it. There we go. Focused. Okay, I looked outside so that we can know, and it is currently partly cloudy outside. I have confirmed what the weather is outside. I was curious because it's hard to tell sometimes. Like, did it get fully cloudy? Is it just kind of cloudy? Is it just because I'm in the shade? But I don't know if we've got more storms today or not. And after last night, I can't imagine there's much left for it to storm. Let's look. There's foam. Okay, really quick. Weather. It's still saying 50%. Yeah, we have more storms overnight, like tomorrow morning even. Oh, here you go. We have rain every single day in the forecast coming up. No 90-degree days. That's kind of nice. Today's the warmest day of the week at 88. I'll take that. So, interesting to see. That is something I would never see on my phone in California, is rain every single day for a week. Actually, that's the 10 days. So that's 10 days of rain. Okay, let's fill in these dots here now. There we go. Piece of schmutz on there. Fixing that. So now we're moving back onto the tritone. Number 11, we're going to cut this clip. Zoom in a little. Refocus. There we go. And now to use the ocean tritone. You're wondering, I rotate it just a little bit so that it uses a different part of the core each time. I'm assuming that right there is a little piece too. Now to come in with the azure, and I'm just going to add a little bit of deepening right where there we go. Give it a little more dimension there. There is that corner done. Let's move on. Our last corner. Last corner. Stop that clip. Autofocus. Just a little again. Just a second. I think that'll still fit. Yeah, it does still fit. Cool. Perfect. Again, thanks everybody for being here. It's a lot of fun to get to hang out. Part of the reason that I do these streams is so that if you are working on a project or are at home on a beautiful Saturday morning or evening, because I know, Sandra, you are over in the UK, a little different there, that it's a nice time to sit and kind of relax, regroup after a week, and then so we can come together and craft and color, create together, even if, or not even if, that is not the right words. And, you know, if you're a streamer or you're, you know, several of you are Minecrafters, creating a Minecraft would count as creating. I mean, to me, that is a different type of art. Like, you are making things and creating and stuff. So it's it's different ways to create, and the fun is to come together and have a time where we all create and just chit chat while we are creating. So that is the idea for this stream. Try to do it every Saturday morning. We will, again, I wasn't last week, I won't be next week, but the goal is that we'll be doing like I'll be working on another long-term project after the break next week. So hopping in on that. It is a piece that I'm waiting to get here. I ordered it. I had a company reach out to me to want me to do an unboxing video. So they are sending me something. They've actually been great to work with, just waiting for transit because it is coming all the way from China. So I'm curious because I looked at other people who have done videos for them, and it's kind of a mixed bag of whether it was good or not. And what I picked looked really interesting online. So I'm curious what it's gonna be because it's got some diamond painting, possibly some quill work with paper quilling and stuff. So nice and retro vintage. Like, the idea is to put it down in my retro vintage studio when it all comes together. So excited for that. So there'll be a reveal coming soon for that as well. But anyway, that is where that is. So let's get started on this last little bit here. There is a ring hidden here. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to handle the ring yet, so since I haven't decided, we're not going to do it quite yet. but it is planned, just not yet. button. Hey, Lol Furbet. Welcome in. Getting a chance to color this morning, so enjoying that. Hope you are having a good Saturday. Whether it be morning or evening, depending on where you are at. There we go, that's got that deepened in a little bit. Little dots. Always surprised how filling these little dots, how much it changes the look for the better. Like, I'm very happy about it, but it's funny how much something so small does in the grand scheme of the project. Okay, now to switch. We're gonna zoom in a bit. use the tritone. Refocus. Do our little barnacle bits. And now the azure. I'm gonna come in and put in some shadows on these. Just a little bit. Nothing crazy. And that finishes that. Let's see if my camera decides to freeze up. I will be right back. Okay, back. So here's what we're looking at. We've added in some great greens in this, so that's filled it in quite a bit. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. I think I'm going to stay in the same area and I'm going to work on doing some toning in these areas through here. I think that's going to look really nice right now, especially while I debate. I'm like mentally debating what I want to do for the outlines on these. But what I want to do is, this was actually done with this pastel right here. And normally what I'll do is I'll use my pencil to give it a little more definition on. In here, I used this shade. And what I'll do here to kind of deepen it is I'll use this one, the blue-green, to kind of come in and give it just, it's a way to give dimension. Like, this is going to make it kind of shadow in, like this is sitting on top a little bit. I'm not going to be concerned about directionality. Like, I'm not going to be thinking my light source is here, so it's coming this way, so my shadow should be falling appropriately. Instead, I'm just going to do by section, so it's more of a going inward for it. So like, I'll actually just add in all the way around the edge and then blend it in. I may pull the white out for this one to blend it. I don't think I will, again, because it tends to make it go a little bit milky, and I don't want that in this piece. There are certain spots where that white blending is just incredible, and it is the most perfect thing, but I don't want necessarily that type of a color blend on this. So that's why I'm not using a Prismacolor blender or a white blend today method, even though I do use that quite a bit. So it's not that, just doesn't seem to be the right application in this piece. So that is going to be the next. It'll really help these sections come together. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And it's fun on this one. I know I'm not doing the edge yet. The edge will come later. But it's fun to kind of watch on this one rather than starting on the inside and working out. I'm doing it the opposite direction. So I'm enjoying doing it a little bit differently, being a little crazy. So to get started, I am going to sharpen my pencil because I want to get a nice tight edge with the pencil right up against that to go in. And let's get started on this. Exciting. Also, I do have another piece right here that I have to color, and I may do this in, I may leave it white, which I think white could be cool, or it could end up being this darker shade. I know I was thinking about it, but it's not going to be the darker shade around here. I may do it with this green, because I'm trying to keep my color shade. That would work. That would keep it from going muddy, is if I do this and this one, and then this area and this one. Ideas. Ideas, ideas, ideas. I think I like it. I'm going to think about it a little bit more, but that may be what comes. So let's zoom in on that lower corner here. Make sure I've got all of the areas that I can zoom in more. I think I can go all the way in for what I'm working on now. Yes, I can. We can keep it on the tight zoom. There we go. So let's get working on that. Go to manual focus. By the way, the reason why I switched the focus is if I leave it on regular autofocus there, it will focus on my hand and not what I am coloring. Oh, need to move just a little bit. There we go. Now just really, really, really softly blending this. It's already got the hint of color on the inside. It's one of the things I really like about working with these together is I've already got the hint of color there. So let's see, how much can you actually even see that on here? Yeah, you can see it. Okay, cool. I was just double checking. I was checking my viewfinders to make sure that you could tell there's a little bit of a difference there. In person, it's really noticeable. So there's one little section done. I can see that it's just given a little bit more dimension, a little more oomph to the color, even though it was really lightly there. Once I added other color, it totally disappeared. It looks like it's almost white. So fun to see that coming together now. Still lurking. Thank you for the lurk. None of my commands are working today, so I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with that. Is that the ocean color swamp biome? Probably. This is it's called pea green is the name of the color. So it's a horrible name. I never think like anything like you think of pea soup or anything like that color. It does not sound super pleasant. Even though like peas themselves have like such a they actually are a very pleasant green. Fresh ones at least, not canned ones. Saturday is being Saturday here. You peed on your art. Like again, I'm glad you think it looks good. I'm enjoying I'm trying to keep my color palette super simple on this one, because normally I do a ton of color. So I'm trying to be good and not, because the last one I did where I know I used too much color and it felt like a mess when it was finished. So I'm trying to avoid that with this. There we go. I like it. I think that's coming together well. Taking a quick break. I don't blame you for taking a quick break. Stream's gonna go. Let's see, it's 11:43. I've got about 17 more minutes. Or I'm gonna call it and take my daughter to work. So, not too much longer. I've got. I think my chat box is a little off. Hold on here. Yeah, let's move it down a little bit. I probably just moved it way too much. It didn't look like it was moving. Yeah, it's still going down. I accidentally pushed that too far. When you try to edit things in Streamlabs while you're live, it is a little slow. You can't drag in place. You have to use your arrow keys, and so it's a little bit funny. That's why it's still moving. I'm not pushing my key anymore. I way overshot that. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I should have just been okay with it being a little bit quirky. A little off, and now I've got to fix it. Oh, Shrubs, if you're still here, there were trees down in the neighborhood because I've seen tree trucks going through today, this morning, with large trees in them. So there must have been on the road or something to where they had to come in today and get them. Like the big arm trucks, you know, the ones that like scoop and they pick up and drop in the back kind of thing. So. Okay, I think it's done moving now. Nope, it's still going down. There we go. I'm being good and doing it one little bit at a time. Almost there. There, I think that looks better. Okay. That's a better positioning. Okay, now to get to the next section. I'm gonna close that one. Line up. There we go. Back to lurking. Enjoy your lurk. Hopefully the rest of your day is fairly calm. Sander Bob, if you're there, I really think like this little bit of a color scape here looks a lot like the verdant frog lights. It should have, I know to be truly like that, it should have a cream as the slight off-white. It definitely has that feel. we go. A little more color there. Over to the next side. We may have time to finish this. Okay. I always forget this song has like a crazy long ending on it that makes it sound like it's like my music stopped. And then the next song comes in. About the time I'm about to go check and like make sure that the playlist is still playing. Every single time. It gets me. Okay. Last area. Slide it up. Let's get her over just a little bit. There we go. Okay, last section. There we go. Okay, that's got that done. I'm going to zoom out so everybody can kind of see the finished, where it is for right now. That's gonna end stream for today. I will be working on this a lot more. This will be an edited video eventually coming out. And next stream, no stream next week, but this week after, we'll be starting another one too. Hey, right, glad you're still lurking too. But that's gonna finish it for today. I'll probably be live over on the gaming channel in a little while. I've got to do a couple of things. I'm trying not to try to do too much today, but I think I've got some time, and I'm going to be Minecrafting anyway. So it's going to be more of a hangout kind of thing like this was, where I'm just going to be doing a lot of all of the fun little, I'm going to kind of say errands or chores that I need to get done, and that kind of thing over there. So look forward to, if you want to join me over there, BethAnn78 over on Twitch, you can do that. Type it out for you here real quick. My shout out isn't working, otherwise it would be super easy. Where are you? Right there. I am BethAnn78 right there for me as well. So if you want to join that later, it'll be fun. I can't tell you exactly what time. It's when I get my things wrapped up here. It takes a few moments to switch the studio. It's normally between 1 and 2 when I can get live. It'll probably be closer to 2 considering it's already noon right now. So anyway, that will finish that, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Let's go ahead and roll the credits here. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.